Hi guys, in this video we're gonna take a look about some escapes in all the different positions that we're gonna cover here. And because sometimes when you train, when you wrestle, when you compete, you try to take advantage for some angle, but instead of that you have to be able to avoid first what's happened to then start a new strategy for go for the for the pass, go for the escape. And also we're gonna cover all the kinds of escapes on the ground, escapes from submissions, escapes from the side control, mount control. And we're gonna start here with some escapes in the stand that usually happen in a fight. What's up, Shandy? So Shandy now is gonna start to get both arms under. That happens a lot in the fights, and we have to be able to know what's going on here. My first react here, as soon as the guy grabs here, I cannot try to palm him here because he already has all the leverage here. He already has both arms under me. So if I try to put my arm under, it's easy for him to switch and create the leverage for the takedown. So the first thing, as soon as the guy has both arms here, I'm gonna step both feet back and create an angle here. I'm gonna lock my hands here. And so now he already doesn't have too much leverage to pull me. And look, I'm back all the time with him. We are moving. What's gonna happen now? I have the lock, but sometimes you just have the lock here. The guys still keep here with you. So what's gonna happen now? I'm gonna drive at the same time. My hand's gonna drive to his hips. Why? It's very important. I don't let him come up with the hips, because if he come here, make it hard for me to start to go for the defense. And also his head is that giving him the base to keep driving me in the standing. So what's gonna happen? I'm gonna block his hips with my hand, and at the same time I'm gonna hold his head over his ear, and I'm gonna push to the side. Look, when I push his head, I create an angle, and he's not in base anymore, and make it easier for me to start to move around. So in fact, as soon as he hold me and I lock, I'm gonna give one move with the head and with the hips, and I'm just gonna step to the side and move and drive him at the same time. So he hold, I'm here, and move him to the side. What happened when I do that is that as soon as I block the hips and I block the head, when I start to drive, I start to change his direction, and he doesn't have how to keep the hold. And now I'm gonna step back and create this space for that. If I try to move back, I don't have the angle because he's still gonna be tight on me. That's why when I hold the head over and I turn to the side. But pay attention that everything has to be connected at the same time. The hand here, and look, I move back when I do it. I move back. You have to step back. And also here, sometimes if you train against a really strong guy, sometimes he still can hold. If you don't move it at the right way, when you do this, he's still here. But look, now what happened? He created a space for you to get in. So now you have the angle to swing the arm, and you start to palm again and back to the original position. So your first react, as soon as you make the mistake, the guy under, you move. Create the space. We are here, he palm under, you move. Go here, he don't go, swing under. And from here, you start to back to the game again, and I escape for the both arm under your arms. Right now we're going to take a look of a very famous position that is a very dangerous, that has surprised some of the Brazilian fighters. That's when we try to get the guy from behind. Like we saw in the in the other video, we don't want to keep it here forever because that's make a good spot for him. Go for the kimura here and start to go here, or start to take my balance, go, and gonna move around. I don't want that happen. So even if when he got the kimura here, yeah, I don't want to keep holding him, because if I hold him, he still can move around, and he's gonna get an advantage for that. So as soon as he block and get the kimura, go. As soon as he's doing that, I cannot keep him the back because I'm giving him the lever to go around and break the grip. As soon as he got the kimura, I'm not gonna try to pull the arm. I don't want that. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna step inside of him because now he doesn't have the angle to pull. Start to pull. He doesn't have the angle. And as soon as I start here, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna start to go for the leg and complete the takedown. If I stay on his back, he has the perfect angle for start to go there. And that's why I don't want that. So I'm gonna go against his angle. As soon as he trap, look my step. It's inside of him. If he keep insist, I'm gonna drop my way and complete the escape. The people get scared here and try to pull the arm. That's exactly the one that he would need for complete that. That's why when you feel that he already got the grip, you step inside. That's the first thing. You start to go, you put your hips down, and then you start to attack the legs. You can go leg under, but make sure that when you drive, you drive low. Don't drive up here because he still can move a little bit. Yes. So he hold. Look my elbow. My elbow is down. I cannot let my elbow be here because a good angle for him. That's why my elbow is down. That's why I have the leverage to get control and go for the takedown. Now we're gonna see some escape for the single leg on the ground because sometimes we don't want to be exchange takedowns with the guy in the standing, and for some reason the fight goes to the ground and he shoot the single and you get on the ground here in this position. A lot of people try to go in front of the head here, try to squeeze it here, but against a wrestler that has a good technique here, he's gonna start to go around and gonna force you to the takedown. Hold this side. Here. Yeah. So take a look now. The thing is, if I try to run away, I'm gonna give the angle for him for the takedown. So the first thing, when he got the single, I have to put my hips on his shoulder here to can make him spend a lot of energy if you want to put me to the bottom. And now what's gonna happen, my hand is gonna hold my own leg here. I'm gonna put it here. And what's gonna happen now, I'm not gonna try to kick back. If I kick back, he's still with me. I'm gonna start to face him. I'm here, I'm start to face him and push my leg back. And that's when I break the grip. As soon as I break the grip, my hand's gonna go under. And I'm gonna escape from the single leg. So one more time. He shoot the single, the hand, hold your own leg. What happens when you hold your leg? What happens? Hold. When you hold your own leg, you avoid him, go to your back. Start to go for the back. Go for the back. You don't go for the back, so he cannot spin around. And that's the time that you just turn the knee. And that's when you escape. Go under and protect that. The most of the people start, if he start go here, or if he start go here, it's easy for him to come up. Yeah, go to the back, yes. And go there. When you put the hand and hold your own leg, you limited his move. And now we're going to start to move to the side and break the grip. Go here and start to go for the attacks that we already saw. Let's take a look now about a position that happened in all the submission wrestler fighters. When we try to shoot a double leg, when you try to take the leg to go for the takedown, when you escape from the cross body and go drive to the leg, and the guy get the opportunity to catch us in the guillotine. So the first thing about the guillotine here, no matter what happened, no matter which side, what's gonna happen, your first reaction has to be hold the wrist. That is the first thing that you have to. If you don't hold the wrist, you're gonna be in trouble and the guy's gonna start to squeeze yourself. So you put the hand and protect that. Note one thing, switch the side. What guarantee the guy that he's gonna squeeze you is when he put your arm down, pull. That's when you don't have angle to defend. That's why as soon as he got in the guillotine, you're gonna put your arm back, squeeze now. He don't squeeze, he doesn't have angle to squeeze the guillotine because he needs the arm go down. Here he squeezed the guillotine, here I'm in trouble. So once I'm here, and I'm here, and also when my arm is here, when he's gonna try to switch and go to my back, try to go to my back. My hand's already here. My hand is ready to avoid him to go to my back. So when, in fact, I'm here and I'm here. And that's the perfect spot to defend against the guillotine and against he run to the back. So I take my time, stay here, and then I'm gonna wait for his react. Go now. So I'm here. If he stay here, what I gonna do? I'm gonna start to walk in his direction because I don't want to stay here forever. So what's gonna happen now? I'm gonna put my head to the side and I move in. Stand my head. What's gonna happen now? I'm just gonna keep trapping the arm here, and now I'm gonna sit back and stay here. Watch that I'm still in danger here. I still have the lock here. So I cannot just stay here or he can move me around. Start moving. Yeah, I'm gonna be in trouble here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna swing my arm to the other side and then complete the escape. Again. We are here. Boom, boom. Now there's no more power here. I come up to him and note that if I sit back forward, I still gonna be choking. When I sit, I sit in the diagonal here. Look, I move to the side. That's why I make it easy for me. Come here and swing for the position. So when I'm here, as soon as I walk, I don't move back like this. I move to the side. I wanna throw him to the diagonal. That's what I wanna do. And then I move to the side, and from here, I complete the escape. So one more time. He's here. Put the hand back. Try to go to the back. I'm here. Back again. Here. Look, I'm in the perfect spot. Even if he start to back up, I'm already here. I'm already protect and able to move and complete the escape. Let's take a look now at the different angle that you can use for this escape when he still grabs us in the guillotine. So he's still in the guillotine, you know the procedure. Hold the wrist, put the hand down, but now I start to move here, he start to walk back, and I don't have the angle. He start to walk back. What's gonna happen? I'm gonna stand the leg at the same time, at the same side of the arm, and now I'm gonna put the weight in the other direction, and I'm gonna complete the escape. So no matter which side you're gonna go, you're always gonna move in the diagonal position, and you're gonna go. And you're gonna choose the side by the angle that you have. Look at now. Now I can use the previous one. Look, I'm already here. But sometimes I'm here. Look, he's putting the weight more in the front, and he's don't let me go there. That's why I choose here, and I just complete for the other side. In the both situations, you have to watch out that you have to wrap the arm to make sure he's gonna fall, because sometimes if you don't wrap the arm, he's gonna be able to put the hand on the ground. What gives you is still the possibility to escape, but that's not what you want. You want to make sure that as soon as you escape, we are already gonna be in the offensive position. We're already gonna be attacking here. So no matter what happens, change the direction, please. Go. no matter what happened, look, he's already giving me, look at this side, I'm watching this side. He don't have angle to squeeze me anymore. You can wrap the wrist if you want. Complete here. Go to the top and start to take advantage for the crossbody position. Let's take a look now at the defense of the guillotines coming from the guard. We have basically two different ways to escape. One when the guy has your arm trapped, and another one when you don't have your arm. So basically the procedure is the same, but you change a little bit the aspect for get a better angle for that. So the first thing, as soon as he wrap, like I told you, no matter what kind of guillotine you are getting through, the first react that you must have is protect the neck. That's the first thing. Hold his wrist, and from that you have like a couple seconds to see what you can do next. And that's always the first procedure for you. Protect your neck. So basically, I'm getting trouble in the guillotine. I protect my neck. My first reaction now is gonna be sit a little bit to give more angle for my arm, reach his back. And for now, I'm gonna start to put all my weight on him. But look, when I put my weight on him, I cannot be front with him, or he still, if he has a long leverage like Sean, he can still push. And even if I'm good, I'm gonna start to feel it, what's going on. That's why as soon as you are here, you have to turn your body. Squeeze now. He doesn't have the angle, and now I start to put my shoulder on his face, and I'm gonna start to sit for the side. That's what's gonna happen. And that's when I create a space to start to go here, start to go for the crossbody. Because the idea, in the old times you use it to force him to the front and you get a good escape. But right now the people start to adjust better, the people start to squeeze better, so make it harder for you. So instead you press the neck and stay there, you're gonna press the neck and put your weight to the side. That's what's gonna give you a good angle. And you can ask me, but Saulo, as soon as you does that, you don't give the opportunity to the guy go to the mount. And I would say no, because as soon as he start to move it, he create me an angle, look, to force here. And I already create the space because his neck is already side. He doesn't have the angle to bump because I'm forcing his neck with my shoulder, and he don't have the angle to come to this side. Let's see for a different angle. Yes. Go. I hold here. Yeah, a good grip. Come up. Look my shoulder. My shoulder start to squeeze. Even if he don't open the guard, don't open the guard. As soon as I'm the side, look, I start to slide. And even if he start to come up, go. I'm already blocked. And I force him to give me space. Because once I stretch him with my shoulder and the neck, and I start to come to the side, I start to create this react on him. And that's not a good react for him to get a squeeze. He don't have the angle to squeeze. Before he used to stay in the front, so he still could squeeze in the legs. But right now, all the ways being here and all the ways being there, so he doesn't have a perfect angle here to squeeze. That's why we are able to defend accordingly the position. So one more time. Note that I don't want to stay in the crossbody. The most of the people escape from that like to stay here. And sometimes the guy has a good bump, start to bump with you, and you're gonna get the position. When I'm here and he's still here, the first thing I do is move to the head. Because right now I have the possibility to get his arm, and he cannot even get a good grip in my neck. That's why as soon as I escape, I start moving to the head. And note what I do with my legs here. I defend,
I come up, look, I sit, look my, no, keep up, yeah. Look my hips start to move it.
And that's why you can start to use and sit to the side, because you're going to start to move up your hips to get a better angle to go to the crossbody. Now Shandy is going to make a different guillotine, but now he's going to wrap my arm when he's go for that.
So right now, I don't have more the angle to go in the hand.
And make it hard for me get my shoulder on his throat. It's going to be hard for me to take advantage of that because my arm is trapped. So my idea here is block him, but if I cannot block him on the chin, I'm going to try to block him in the plex here, in the middle of the chest, because that's what going to limit him to squeeze my neck. So like I always told you guys, the first procedure, protect the neck.
So he's going to get there, go. First thing, I'm going to protect the neck. What's going to happen now, I'm going to put my shoulder in the middle of his plex here. And that's what I'm going to avoid him to choke. Start go. Go. And also I'm turning again. Look where my shoulder is pressed. My shoulder is totally pressed his chest here. And don't give the angle to squeeze. And now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to step all the way.
And start to compensate that. What happened is that when I give the big step, I limited what he can do, and also my shoulders in the middle of his chest, and don't give a chance for him to bump. All my weight is on his chest. That's what limited what he can do.
I block it here. I swing there. Drive the chest, the shoulder in the chest, and now I just take advantage here. Stay for a second. Now I step. Start to move and to create a space to escape.
Note for this angle that when I switch the arm, I'm gonna hold his leg to can have an angle to don't let him move when I swing.
So we are here. Look, I move the shoulder. Look my hand and the leg. And now I step. Look, I'm still here. Even if he start to get a tight, I start to use here.
And get a better angle to escape from the headlock. And of course, the best way to avoid the guillotine is don't let it happen. That's why we, for no reason, gonna keep the head in the side when we are fighting him. Because that's what happens when you get the guillotine. You just give the guillotine to a guy if you let your head to the side of the body. The head cannot be in the side of the body. The most important thing about guillotine is that you have to make a mistake for the guy can get to a guillotine. So instead of that, try to keep in the center of the guy. Start go for the guillotine. Go. Go for the guillotine. You see that they work with the head, go. Go. If you keep your head in the center of his body, he's never going to be able to get the guillotine. And that's where most of the people have trouble. They try to go to the side, they start to move, and that's when they get surprised in the guillotine. So when you feel that he's moving the hips and he's driving the body to the side, try to keep your head in the center of his chest. And that's what's going to avoid a lot of trouble with the guillotines. Now let's gonna take a look at the basic tree escape that you guys that want to be involved in submission wrestling has to be able to do it, because for these positions is that happen everything in a submission wrestler fight. That is the mount, the crossbody, and the back position. Let's gonna start from the mount. Like I told you guys, submission wrestling is about your first react, and your first react is that gonna give you the beginning of the escape. If you react at the first moment wrong, you're going to be in trouble because the guy on top already is going to make some setup, and instead you escape from the mount, you're going to start to defend yourself to try to survive against a choke, against an arm lock, and that's not the deal. When you start to escape from some main position, you have to be able to concern yourself in that and not be distracted by some submission, something that's happened. So the first thing, when Shani mount to me, I have to make sure that my elbows are tied to me and I'm not gonna give him a chance to raise his knees here, or I'm gonna be in a bad situation. I also don't wanna be grabbing him and to put all his weight on me. Also, I don't wanna be pushing him because I give the opportunity for arm lockings for everything. And also, I don't wanna start the mount position flat like I am. So, back up. When I feel that he's already gonna get the mount, my first react is gonna be turn my body. I have to turn my body before he mount. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to spend too much energy to move him around. So as soon as he mount, I already turn. You turn and you put your elbow inside to start the position. That's from where you start, because now we already have the half of the escape. So as soon as I protect myself, as soon as Sean mount, look where am I? Look where is my position. I'm already side. I'm not letting him put the weight on me. Even if he put the weight, I'm already almost escaped. What's gonna happen? I'm just gonna block his hips, and now I'm gonna give a bump over my shoulder, and I'm gonna push his knee with my elbow. So I'm here, I'm just gonna do this, and I'm already escaped. The idea, if I start from the beginning here, I'm gonna have to spend too much energy to try to turn, and of course, sometimes I can escape, but I'm gonna spend too much energy. So I have to prevent and give the first react. Okay. So we are here, and remember, all the escape always gonna start with the elbows tied. You don't wanna give a space here, or look what's gonna happen. He mount. Look, I'm totally open, and I'm totally in trouble here. So as soon as he mount, look, one leg is straight, the other leg is gonna be like this. So as soon as he mount, I'm already here. I'm already in the point that I want to be. I'm just gonna bump, and look, my leg is gonna come out, and you start to back for the position. What happened here in the mount, as soon as I react, go. Look my head keeps on the ground. A lot of people do this, and that's when he wrap your head and start to back you to the position and give you a hard time to escape from that. That's why as soon as you react, look your head, wrap my head. When he start to wrap my head, I'm already escaped. I already get the position to give me a momentum to go for the escape. And from there, I just swoop the hips and put in the guard again. Now let's gonna take a look about two escapes from the back position. The first thing here, guys, your elbows always has to be inside. Your elbows cannot be outside. Every time the elbow is outside, you give him space for trap you, you're gonna have trouble. You're probably gonna get a submission for that. So the first thing when the guy gets your back is your first react, like the same in the mouth, and your first react is gonna be scoop down and put your elbows in. Pay attention, as soon as you scoop down, look what you do to your legs. You pull your legs up. Why? Because you create an angle that your elbow is gonna fit. And that's why you don't have that much problem here. And the hand is that's gonna protect the neck here, look. You are fighting here. And what's gonna happen now is simple. You're just gonna kick one side. Look, as soon as you keep one side, you're able to turn and get the escape easily to the other side. In fact, the most of people has the bad habit to put the weight on the guy. When you put the weight, the guy now has the total control of your body. The guy can move for all the side and you still tie on him. You don't control nothing. That's everything in Ogi is about the first react. So when I feel in danger, when I feel that he already got the hooks, I don't want to put the hands in the hooks because I expose too much my neck. I don't want that to happen. So my goal here, as soon as he got the first react, elbows in and scoop. Look my legs, up. Hide my elbows. Wait here. Kick one side. And just turn to the other side and get the perfect escape. Now we are here again. One more time he's in my back, but now I get a little bit late, and now I let he grab here in my back. So like you see, I cannot scoop down anymore. I'm totally locked here. So I don't have the opportunity. And also, like I told you, if you go with the hand, you give the perfect time for him to start to go for the choke. So you don't want that happen. So the only thing that I still have here that I can use is my body, and that's what I have to work now. And remember, you don't want to fight against his leg because his legs is stronger and your arm is not going to be able to get away. So the first thing you're going to have here, look, I cannot let him pull me back. Look, I sit. You have to sit on the ground. You don't want to let him pull you back. If he pull you back here, now you really lock. You don't have way to move here. That's why we're still here. What's gonna happen now, as soon as you're on the ground, you're gonna move your body a little bit forward, and now what's gonna happen, you're gonna fall. Now keep the grip. You're gonna fall on his knee. Here. Look what happened now. This hook lose all the power. Why? Because your leg is blocking totally his knee now. He doesn't have how to move me back. He don't move me back, so he's locked, and I don't even need to use the hand. I just do this. As soon as I step the first one, I just scoop and complete the escape. So one more time. The guy locked me here. I scoop my hips down to make sure he's not gonna pull me back to control my body. And I take my time. Look, when you're gonna escape for any kind of situation, the first thing you have to make sure that the guy cannot take nothing from you, cannot take the mouth, cannot pull me back, cannot go for the choke. And that's why even if you cannot put the elbows in, you put the elbow as tight as you can here, put the hands here and take your time. When you go to the fall, you just move it. Look, he's gonna let you move a little bit. There is no way because he's not gonna be squeezing you that hard here all the time. He's gonna relax for a while. When he relaxes here is the time that you're gonna move. And look, when you feel, look, your body has to be in the, you cannot be over here. Here, you still have power in the hook. Here, you don't want to be here. You want to be exactly here. Here is that his leg has no more power and he cannot move me back in that direction. That's why it's the time that you swing the leg and complete the perfect escape from the back. Now let's go and take a look at the most common position that happen all the times in a submission wrestler fight. That is the cross body. Of course you can stay here the whole video talking about a lot of different escape from the cross body. But if you protect yourself, if you stay in a comfortable position and you don't make the mistake that the people usually make, we don't need to discuss about that. But so we're gonna make sure you feel the space and you're gonna be in the right spot for start the escape. Otherwise you're gonna have trouble and you're gonna start to ask yourself why it's not working, why I'm not doing that, why is it happening that. So basically, when he's in the cross body, like I told you, I always gonna be with my elbows together and my hands protected here. Because anytime that I need some space, what's gonna give me the space is not the push. Because when I push, look, I open my body, I open space. I give him the opportunity to knee in the belly, I give him the opportunity to wrap my hand. And so I'm gonna have so much trouble to escape from that. So my idea here is always be safe and make sure I'm not gonna give nothing for him to start to hold me. So my elbows in and here. If I need to create a space, I'm gonna create with the bump. That's when I create. Look at the space that I have under me. So that's the space that I need to escape from the crossbody. That's everybody start to get a space here. You don't need a space here. You need a space here, because even if he weigh 400 pounds, he cannot avoid me to do this. I always can do this. I always can do the bridge. And that's the most powerful leverage that we have is the bridge. No matter what happens, we are able to do the bridge. So now he doesn't have control of anything. I didn't give the head, I didn't give the arm, so he doesn't control nothing. And this hand, the right hand, is gonna always be blocking to don't let, is always gonna be blocked to don't let he go around my neck. So I'm always here, protect, and listen, if he go with the arm up, I'm not gonna be following him, because you see I open the space again, look, now he's inside of me. If I'm here, I'm blocking here, he go with the hands up, I let it go. I don't mind about that. I keep my elbows tight, and I'm always control myself. What I'm gonna do now, I cannot escape from here without pushing him. So instead I push, I'm gonna bump over my shoulder. As soon as I bump over my shoulder, I create a space that I need, and I'm gonna scoop my hips back and create a perfect angle for putting the guard. So no matter how he's holding me, no matter how he's here in the side, I always able to bump. And look at this space. I always create the space to put in the guard. It's the side mount with my elbows tight. I am not giving space to him. If I try to do this, I don't do it. I'm still blocking. That's why now I'm gonna bump, create a space, and now I get the perfect angle for escape from the crossbody. The only thing that he can complicate a little bit my game is when I try to escape here, hold my leg with this arm. In the other leg. Yes. Right now, look, as soon as I bump, he's still holding here. So I cannot able to put in the guard. What's gonna happen now, I'm gonna start to move back and bite it down. So the first one I always gonna try is gonna be try to put him in the guard. But sometimes I'm here, put the hand. I'm here, I start to bump. Look, he's holding my hand. He's holding my leg. I don't have how to put in the guard. That's when I scoop my hips back and go for the escape. Let's see this from a different angle. Stay here. So I'm here, he's blocked my leg. Look, I don't have how to put in the guard here, but I still gonna bump. I still do it, he don't let me go. And I'm able to escape from the crossbody.